Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah. I think kailangan natin ng ng music. Music, man. We need music. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's official, baby. We're doing this.
Oh jeez. You gotta loop it. Woo. That view.
Right. Oh god. Alright, I'm checking out your live feed of the the parachute. Alright.
Oh wait, I'm close. I'm close. I'm gonna land this thing.
Mama go,
Oh god.
Mama go, shoot ka na naman. Oh, here we go. It is.
It is. Oh shit. You're listening to Old Gentlefriends Radio, episode number 40. Why am I swinging? Oh, look at that smooth landing. Oh god. I'm trying to land.
Oh god. Oh man, you're gonna overshoot.
I got it.
You're gonna overshoot.
I got this. I got this. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna helicopter it. Oh! I'm gonna make this landing right on point. Oh!
Oh, here we go. Oh no, you're spinning.
Welcome to Jackass! Yeah, God! Nailed it.
Yeah.
Yay.
My name is Migs.
And my name is Emil. And
Alright,
welcome to our
so I
first live Steepcast.
Well, I think this is the second one.
Oh, is it the second one? But this is
Yeah.
the first time we're doing
Yeah,
it on
this is-
Steep.
Yeah, this is the Steepcast.
yeah.
Anyway.
Alright, let's
It's gonna be here.
Hold on, let me just lower down this damn volumes.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Alright. That's cool.
Alright.
So, how's the game for you guys? I mean, for you, like.
Still ridiculously loud.
Let's just talk
yeah,
about
let's
Steep
just-
for
yeah,
a while.
let's just
Since
jump
we're all-
right into it.
Since we're here, you know.
Yeah, that's
We're
true.
here now, Steve.
I mean, oh, that wind is just loud as fuck. Alright.
Oh yeah, you better just like I don't know.
Alright, hold on. Well, it's weird because I already have everything set super low. It's not.
No, I just set it on the in-game options. Set the audio to master volume at like 0.2%.
I put everything 0. There we go.
Okay.
Much better.
Yep.
Anyways, so yeah, Steep. Ooh, look at the sun's just changing around. We've been here for days now.
I know this is going to be distracting for us to
Yeah.
do the live cast on Steep, but it's worth it.
Yeah. So basically, for those of you who don't know, Steep is currently in open beta. And I saw that. And basically,
Sweat backpack, man.
I mean, how do we describe it? Steep is basically
It's basically Skate in a Ubisoft world.
yeah, like
Although it is a winter sports.
yeah, winter
not
sport, extreme game exploration, I guess. So it's a lot of like how do you say it? Like, I mean, it's basically like a sports game, and it's like you get the opportunity to, you know, you can either here. I'm gonna show it up on screen actually. There's
Oh yeah, here you go, live demonstration of the game.
exactly. So there's 4 different, you know, things you can do while you're on Steep. So you can ski, you can paraglide, you can snowboard,
Okay.
and you can wingsuit. Actually, there's 5. You can also walk if you want, but that's not as exciting as everything else. So
Everything's extreme here, even walking.
yeah, extreme walking. So basically,
Yeah.
Steep gives you an opportunity to just explore this giant world of just different courses and locations, which I'm assuming is based off of, real life like places and stuff, and actual, maybe it's just like, I mean, how would you describe it? Like,
I know. I'm just happy that you guys actually went and tried this game because last week, I was the one who's doing this.
Yeah, you're the only one who was like playing it. We were like, I didn't even know it was out, or it was like on. Well, it was on closed beta before, right? Because not everyone had like, a key. You had to
get the closed beta, so I enjoyed that one. Then I was surprised that they went on open beta
the week after. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, the week after.
Yeah, do you know how long it's gonna be? I mean,
I'm not sure. I think it's gonna the game is gonna be released this week.
Yeah.
Also, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Like on the 25th or 27th.
I see.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I don't know about you guys. Like, you mentioned a while ago before we started streaming that you and Miggy, who were streaming it yesterday, were having encounters of different kinds of bugs and wacky things in the game that are both good and bad.
Yeah, I feel like it's a mix of just, like certain things I feel like is still pretty rough on this game. So like, what would I say? So just certain things like clipping and stuff. It still sort of happens.
One is clipping and collision detection. Like Miggy definitely demonstrated it in his video and TMG podcast.
Oh yeah,
it was very funny.
Yeah.
But I think the UI is one of the things that I don't like about this.
Yeah, the UI is pretty rough. I feel like it's not very user friendly. It's hard to like navigate around, which I feel like it's kind of common for all of their games, even for like.
And for Assassin's Creed or for
no. Let's say what's that racing
Watch
game
Dogs?
we used to play?
The Crew.
The Crew, yeah. Even there,
the Crew's kind of wonky also.
Yeah, it's kind of janky, but it's like you kind of just make it work because it's a fun game, and this kind of falls under the same space as that, I guess. I guess one thing I should explain too is that for. Game is this? Oh, for Steep, you also kind of start your career as an extreme, like a professional extreme snow sport
guy,
athlete. Thank God, sport man. Yeah. So basically, you're trying to make your mark in the world, trying to beat everyone's records, get gold medals and stuff, and. I don't know. I mean, there's still progression in the game. You get rewarded, and you feel like there's a story that progresses, and you unlock like new areas and more difficult like trials and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much, in a nutshell, what I found Steep to be.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
and funny enough, when Miggy and Emil were trying out the open beta this weekend, I was actually installing the game because I think the closed beta the closed beta version didn't work. I mean, it doesn't work anymore, so you have to re-download the game for the open beta,
which I thought was silly.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, you have to install the whole game again.
Yeah.
Either that happened, or I was dumb enough to actually uninstall the game after the closed beta, and I forgot that I did that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was downloading the game, so I was just sitting by idly while they were playing the stream.
Yeah.
So what I did was I just popped out Paladins. Because Miggy said that he also wants to do a Paladins video, and he said that we can't actually play the game on multiplayer after level 5. So that's pretty cool. What the hell are you doing, man? So anyway, you know what? Let's have a change of scenery a bit. So let's just get the hell out of this lodge.
When I get out of there. Okay. So yeah, Paladins. Let's talk about that.
What a game, isn't it?
What a game.
Yeah. What a game. Paladins, as you guys know or don't know,
Can actually just walk up
it's a
this
free.
way.
Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just hike.
Let's just hike.
Spiritual hiking.
Yeah.
So this is fucking awesome. We're doing this while.
Oh god.
So yeah, Paladins. It's a free-to-play first-person. Could you say it's a MOBA game?
It's basically Overwatch.
Yeah, it's basically a poor man's Overwatch.
Yep.
Literally a poor man's Overwatch because it's free.
Yep.
It's developed by High Res Studios, the guys who made Smite.
Oh, is that them?
And
Oh.
yeah, and god, like
It's free to play.
It's free to play, yeah, and you get to have a select few heroes on rotation. Is that what I understand?
Oh no, that's Heroes of the Storm. That's HOTS.
Oh, okay. So every hero in Paladins can be selected.
Yeah, they're
that-
all readily available. Right from the get go. Literally just like Overwatch. The main difference between, by the way, I've had the chance to like play it this weekend too. Like literally just started this weekend.
Oh yeah. I think we both played it.
Yeah,
I
I
got a
played
chance
it
to
during
actually
like
go
a
to
downtime.
multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just the main difference between Overwatch and Paladins in terms of mechanics wise, Paladins has kind of like a card system which they call like a loadout. A loadout is basically
What your character can do, or has like bonuses, passive bonuses.
yeah,
and
like
unique
perks.
skills
It's kind of like
you can use.
perks in a way.
Yeah,
So
perks,
you can
basically.
actually you can customize your character in that sense, whereas Overwatch is just, pretty linear compared to that. It's just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? For Overwatch, you pretty much just pick a character, you have a set of skills, and it's all just about the players now. Oh, I leveled up.
Nice. We're leveling up while we walk.
Yeah, that's weird. All right.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's life. Real life comparison. So yeah. Whoa, Jesus. Anyway.
Zoomstay. He doesn't
Say
know our
that in
struggles.
podcast.
He doesn't know our struggles. But yeah,
We're
what did
having,
you?
Yeah,
Is he trying to catch up? What's he doing?
I think so. I think he's kind of puzzled why we're doing this.
I can't catch up.
He's puzzled. Yeah, you gotta walk with us.
You know, if we get on our boards
and
and we run him over, he'll die, right?
I have no idea. Is that possible?
Yep. I've run
Okay,
over
that's cool.
Miggy so many times today. It's ridiculous.
So, yeah, initial impressions of Hybrid Studios Paladins. Not too good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first time I fired up the game, I don't have any high res account, or I think so, but I do, and I just learned that I got 2 accounts already.
What?
I already got 2 accounts.
Okay.
I forgot the password, so I made another one.
Yeah.
The way that the game lets you log in and register is just really
No, it's kind of janky. It's a little
taxing and janky.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I don't know. Besides, it's just bad, and
It collapsed.
and yeah, it collapsed. So wait, hold on. Let's just sit back here while
Alright.
I talk about that stupid
All right.
login screen. So yeah, basically it's terrible. Like the game, even though it's already integrated in Steam, it still lets you, like, it forces you to log into high res servers, like high res accounts.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, it forces you to do register and log in into their thing.
Yeah, for like their own
And-
independent client, right?
Yeah, and if you're gonna be on Steam, it's one of the things that will be like, how can you say it? Convenient for the player that you integrate it into Steam's system. Oh God, let's get that fuck out of here. Teasing is actually gonna follow us.
No. All right.
No.
All right. Sprint up. Sprint up. Oh shit.
Oh no, he's going good.
It's
No.
No.
I don't want any great spots.
Come on.
Teasing.
Teasing.
God damn it.
No.
Get away.
Hurry. Serpentine, go up this ridge. Hurry.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, what a persistent motherfucker.
The son of a bitch. He's invading our trek. Alright. I think we lost him.
There.
I think we lost him. Hide behind this tree. Hide behind here.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll go hide in the other tree.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, fuck you, sir.
Fuck you, bitch. So anyway, what were we talking about? He just jumped off. Anyways, let's continue our trek.
So yeah. Alright, let's just go.
So you're talking about
here.
paragons, right? Paragons.
Yeah, paragons. No, it's
paragons. Paladins.
It's,
Paragon was a different game, though.
Paragons is a different game. So Paladins, not very friendly when it comes to integrating into Steam. Not very convenient to new players. So it took me like 20 minutes to set up my account. And after that, I was already...
salty.
Pissed? Yeah, I'm already salty. And the fact that you can't even, like, go to a match, go to a random match with other players is also not very good when it comes to limiting players' choices. So it lets you, it forces you to play with players online against AI until you hit level 5.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like hitting level 5 isn't really hard. Like it's just like 30 minutes or something, or like 5 games of grinding a versus AI session.
Yeah.
And but yeah, the thing is, those kinds of like limitations for the player, like I was here to actually play it with other dudes, against other dudes.
Yeah.
But limiting it to AI is just meh. And I know mechanics wise, the game is okay. Like the first time I played this, I was playing it with a controller, and the controller response
is it good?
Pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much good. Yeah,
Alright.
It controls similar to some first person games, except they don't have a crouch button.
Yeah.
I don't think it's also it doesn't make sense that this game doesn't have a crouch button. It doesn't make sense at all. So they removed it. But at the same time, there's a lot of like hit detection errors or hit like collision errors or something in their system that's kind of janky.
Really?
So yeah.
What do you like walk through?
Yeah, like especially when you're in horse mode, there's a lot of clipping involved. And yeah, speaking of horse mode, that's some of the things that are unique in this game. So before the start of the round, the game provides you with a horse.
Okay.
To make traveling. And I don't know why. That's the first thing that comes to mind when I saw that. Was that why? Why would they do that? Like, I mean, you can just have your map designed in a way that it's, I don't know, much like it's easier for the players to find themselves in the area. But I think that's what they're trying to do, is that, make one of the first sections of each side of the map long so that there's reason to use a horse. Which is just that, right? Like, you use a horse just to traverse faster.
I think
but there's no other uses for the horse.
I think they're pulling from a lot of different games. So I think the horse thing was pulled from WoW, because you know how PvP in WoW, you still can use your mounts and stuff to get from like point A to point B a little easier, and then you just dismount when you start fighting. I think it's like a takeaway of that. That's what
well,
it. That's I don't know if that's true or not, but it's kind of like that's what it reminds me of.
yeah. Then I guess when it comes to the shooting mechanics,
Yeah.
it's not that bad, but it like as any multiplayer shooter, ping affects your performance,
Oh yeah.
and sometimes there's a lot of input lag involved, or well, general lag involved.
Yeah. Did you
And
experience lag
based
when you were playing?
oh yeah, like the first few minutes, I guess, since I'm downloading Steep
Oh,
during
got
that
it. Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But when I turned it off, just for the sake of enjoying the game,
Yeah.
it does do better. And yeah, judging on like based on the characters I've used, which is like I used the Filipino Hanzo.
Yeah.
I, I used Filipino Hanzo, the other archer girl, the sniper girl, and the Pharaoh Dragon.
Oh god.
It's okay. Like there's I don't think like there's this feel of of shooting that when you felt it, like it doesn't feel right. And at times I felt that during the game, especially
Doesn't
with
feel right.
the Pharaoh Dragon
Yeah.
and the sniper. So I don't know, man. Like I think for me, the shooting mechanics are 50-50. Like yeah, there are hit scan guns in the game, as well as projectile or ballistic type of guns where you have to follow through when you're aiming. But I don't know, like it might be in their net code. That's why the game feels weird when shooting or not. But yeah.
Mm. One thing I've noticed is that the movement speed, rather the projectile speed, is kind of the same for
It's
all of them.
slower.
I think that's why. I think it's more
Yeah.
uniform.
I guess that's what also bothered me. Like, if you're using a big guy, you'll understand it that you're gonna be slow. But comparing it, like having the same walk speed as someone who's nimbler or looks nimble at least,
Oh,
then
that one I
it's
haven't noticed. It's more just like shooting. So you know how, let's say, let's compare like Overwatch heroes for a second. So let's say
okay. Yeah,
Hanzo
I think that's the mm,
Hanzo versus
Hanzo.
what Tracer, for example. When Tracer fires, when she's within range, of course, like it hits almost like immediately. While
Yeah,
Hanzo, I know he had a buff like a couple months ago, but it's still kind of projectiles are still treated the same way, where it's like
yeah,
it still
ballistics based, like
it still travels X amount of seconds slower than something like Tracer's blasters.
hit scan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of like that. So I feel like for God, is it Paladins? I keep saying Paladins. Oh wait, it is Paladins. I keep
it is
wanting to say
balance.
Paragon for some reason. But yeah, for Paladins, it feels like every shot is the same. The speed of the
Yeah.
projectiles are the same. There's just a little bit of arching involved with some heroes, kind of the same
Uh-huh.
as like Junkrat and stuff like that. So you have like
Mm-hmm.
the bomb king,
Oh
over
yeah.
at Paladins, but I feel like
He's just the most interesting character in the game,
he
to be
is.
honest.
He's like
He
like
is
the more
the only
tactical like
interesting character in the game.
characters. Yeah, because it's almost like he normally just fires sticky bombs,
Mm-hmm.
but he chooses when to detonate them. So
Yeah.
it's pretty fun. I think I don't know if you never played Overwatch. Do you think you would have enjoyed Paladins?
No.
No.
One thing about paladins that kind of sticks out
Yeah.
in a bad way is I don't know the overall aesthetic of of the characters. It feels generic for me.
Mm.
Like compared the other thing that's being compared to Overwatch, which is Battleborn. Like that game has like it has character because it's like the game is generally funny and a bit dark when it comes to humor. So it feels like like Borderlands or something,
Yeah,
but it also caters to other audiences. But yeah, I think that the like the character design in Battleborn's much more varied than the ones in Paladins. But they don't have that much characters yet
that's true.
because it's still I think it's in the beta, right?
Yeah.
Well, there are some characters that are they're good aesthetically, but it doesn't like they're just a few,
Mhm.
and it didn't justify me liking it overall.
Now, do you feel
I'm
like
sorry.
there's a little bit of what's the word? Um, distastefulness for the game because you like Overwatch better? Is there a bit of biasness?
No. Look, like I can appreciate any first-person shooter or
Okay.
MOBA game
Uh
that's
huh.
not Overwatch, but like this game has a lot of problems in both the game and the UI and the presentation.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So like it's not for me. Like yeah, we can mess it around. Like we can mess around a bit,
Yeah, but
but
you're not
like
gonna sit
even
out like on a day off. You
yeah
wouldn't sit
yeah
down and just
it won't
play
sit
it
out.
by yourself like you
Yeah.
normally would for like Overwatch or something.
Yeah, like even the mechanics, like the mechanics is like they kind of tweak a little when it comes to the payload in King of the Hill or
Oh
the
yeah.
capture point
Mm-hmm.
modes, but I didn't feel like um I don't know, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Like it's still I don't know, it's just not enjoyable. Like I'm playing Smite. It's like I'm playing Smite. Like it's like I'm playing a first person game, but instead the game gave me Smite, and
You feel lied to. Is that what
yeah, I
happened?
feel like I'm lied to. Yeah.
Oh man.
So
Okay, that's
uh,
fair. Would you
also the
try?
music, man.
Oh,
Jesus
I
Christ,
I
the
turned off the
music.
music like when I was playing.
Yeah, God, like they only have one track and everything. Like from the main menu, from the actual gameplay, for the winners the winner screen or the play of the game, which they added just now. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, they did.
it doesn't give you any variety of tracks to make you inspired or I don't know, kind of feel good about your game.
Yeah. It
Just
seems kind of
oh
like
god,
fudged on. Well, here's the thing. It's
yeah,
still in its beta.
overused music.
Maybe
Yeah,
you give it a chance once it's in full swing.
yeah. Hopefully they fix like the feel of the gunplay for me at least. Like it doesn't play like a shooter. It plays more like a first person MOBA.
A little. It
And
kind of does.
it really but yeah, it really does depend on how Paladins is marketed, like
Mm.
are they really going for a first person experience? Like a first person shooter experience, or are they going for a different experience, like a MOBA experience more?
Mm.
So this is what's tricky when it comes to these types of games. Like, Overwatch is already established as a first person hero team game,
Yeah.
Like it's not MOBA, but it it kind of borrows the hero ideas of MOBA games,
Mm.
and that's what they use when designing characters.
Hmm.
But it's still a shooter at heart. It's still like Team Fortress or Titanfall or Call of Duty, so something
Yeah.
like
It's
Quake.
like they know
So yeah,
who they are, what they need to be.
yeah,
Whereas
exactly.
Paladins is kind of like it's borrowing too many elements from different genres and trying to fudge it in, and it just feels kind of messy.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm.
So
There's just one
I
thing
guess
that I
for
do like about Paladins, though. I do like that perk system. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it adds a little bit of depth and complication for each hero. There's also the purchasing system in game where you buy boosts for your character. So you have the loadout system that I talked about earlier, which is the card thing, which you know you play more to unlock more of the different cards per each hero. I think per hero there was like 20 or so.
Yeah.
And I think you have a maximum of 10 points. So I think by default you can have 6 cards in play for your hero, and then there's 6 more. I think there's 6 or 8 more points that you can upgrade those cards actually. So let's say you have a 25% increase to accuracy, you can bump it up 3 times to get it to 100%, like accuracy or something like that, or like reduce recoil by 100%, so suddenly your gun doesn't recoil anymore and you can fire way more accurately. So it's just a way for you to customize your character to your own preference, like what works for you, the sort of thing. I think that's just one thing that I can really appreciate. And also the purchasing system, which is a completely separate thing. Purchasing system is basically think of it this
in-game?
way.
It's the in-game thing?
Yeah, it's in-game. So you start off with 400.
Like the game.
Yeah. It's like an additional thing, which is, again, it feels like it's a borrowed thing from MOBA, where you play a game fresh, you buy items, and then you gear up your guy. For this, it's like you start off the game, you start off with like 400 credits for that particular game. So you pick which. Do you want a defensive boost? Do you want a heal boost? Do you want an offensive, defensive, healing, and I think skill-based boost or mobility, some stuff like that. So there's a little bit more customization per hero, which I kind of like over, Overwatch. I mean, it depends on what you're looking for.
That. I mean, I think it adds a lot of depth when it comes to customizing heroes on the fly, but it's also a double-edged sword when it comes to balances.
That's true.
Although if you think about it, like every hero or every player has access to that feature, so I guess it is kind of balanced. But nonetheless, it's kind of worrying when it comes to
there's a lot of elements where we're comparing it to like
so I guess
Overwatch. It's like
it's like Paladins vying more heavily into the structure rather than the shooter structure.
Yeah. So to your point, it means exactly what you said, where it's like it's borrowing elements from too many different things, and it's like confusing. I feel like it's kind of even more intimidating than Overwatch would be to,
Oh yeah, definitely. Like there's a lot of systems in Paladins. Yeah. Whereas in Overwatch, there's just a few that you need to understand to make the. Yep. Anyways, speaking of MOBAs, we played the MOBA also this week, which is Heroes of the Storm, and that is because we are just hunting for, like we're just farming for the Genji skin that they announced. Which is the
BlizzCon.
only Genji skin. Because of BlizzCon. Yeah. So we started playing it, I think, on a Tuesday, because that's where the event started.
Yeah, but no. But I played Monday night with you guys because we were practicing. So the thing wasn't live yet, and then it started fucking Tuesday night, and I was working late.
We were way too excited for this event. We've been practicing it now.
God.
Yeah.
So what did you think? I mean, what did you think of HOTS?
I like it. I actually liked it. I'm surprised that I'm liking it. I'm not really a Loma or a MOBA guy.
Yeah.
So this thing is easy. This is much more easier to understand than League of Legends. Like they got rid of the item feature that's normally found on MOBA games, and Blizzard focused it on skill-based gameplay, so you get to customize also your skills, like the passives of your skills. You also get to select one of two ultimates that you can use per character.
Mm-hmm.
So stuff like that to make your
Yeah.
character unique.
Oh yeah.
So they use the skill route, like the skill route, instead of using items to customize their character. So yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
What about you?
exactly as you said. Actually, it's pretty much just I like how. I mean, I wouldn't say simple. There's still certain depth to
Yeah,
like.
it is kind of deep.
Yeah, it's still
I mean,
complicated.
you still have to learn about the
Yeah.
heroes.
I mean, in hindsight, think about it this way: Dota, how much more complicated is all the different systems in Dota versus Heroes of the Storm? Heroes of the Storm,
I got
you're
it.
presented with all the different. You have basically your first 4 skills, and then you have your ulti that unlocks at like what 4 or 5.
Yeah,
I think it's 5 or
or
6.
six.
Yeah, and then your progression is based on that the choices that you have per level, but it doesn't. It's like it either affects you passively or it affects skills you have, and making them way more efficient or like stronger, or it actually defines your role a lot stronger than it would versus like you just starting out, you know what I mean? So let's say like if you boost skill 1 at this level, you get a stun, a 0.25 second stun on someone, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Versus Dota system where it's like, you have to be smart about where you allot your skill points.
Allocate the skills.
Yeah. Do you just maximize one skill, or do you boost your attributes? Do you, just different things kind of dictate the progression. But I feel like HOTS is more forgiving. I could be wrong.
It's more forgiving. That's that I can agree. Especially when it comes to the leveling system.
Oh yeah.
Like in HOTS, both of your teammates, like your whole team shares a level. So there's no character levels here, like in Dota or all. Yeah. So whenever you guys progress, you progress as a team.
Yeah.
So there's only team levels to worry about.
It actually, it works so much better in their favor, I think, because it eliminates toxicity between teammates. Yeah,
and it eliminates also like the added factor of someone who's actually bringing down the team, like level wise. Like it like you can only find out that someone's bringing down the team when he's not really performing, like he's not really giving in to your team, right?
Yeah.
So
they stick out way less than they would for like games like Dota, where it's like, progression is everything. It's like you have to, you can't all just gang up on a lane unless you're, vying to like take, like do like a big push. It's more just like stay on your lanes for a while, because you need to like everyone needs to level way like as fast, if not faster, than the other team. That way you can kick butt a lot better.
Yeah. And another thing I like about this game is the maps, and that's one of the game's biggest strengths and like biggest advantages when it comes to comparing it to other MOBAs.
Yeah.
Is that they introduced map mechanics. So HOTS doesn't run into only one map, as compared to League or Dota.
Yeah.
So they've actually featured different maps, and each map has a different mechanic. And like these mechanics aren't just they aren't just actually for for show. Like some of the mechanics are actually crucial.
Yeah, they're like game changing.
Very game changing. Very game changing.
Now,
so like for example, there's
go ahead.
But I'm just gonna say examples like the ones in the Dragon Lord map, where you have to like capture 2 like altars from the top and bottom, so you can activate the one in the center and have someone activated to activate the Dragon Lord, so that he can help you demolish the other guy's base, like the other team's base.
Right.
Or something like the StarCraft map that has Zerg Rush mechanics.
Oh yeah,
You
that
have
one's
to kind of
crazy. Activate the
that was
beacons.
cool.
Activate
Yeah,
beacons.
activate the satellite
Yeah.
beacons so that you can, like, I don't know how they do it, like kind of direct the Zerg Rush to your opposing base,
Oh,
like
it
take your
strengthens
enemy
it
base.
strengthens the Zerg rush. So it's like you need to
Oh,
have
okay.
both activated
Mm-hmm.
in order to gain progression in terms of boosting the Zerg rush that you're getting. So if you have the beacon on
Yeah.
for your team, it's boosting all the Zergs that are gonna get summoned or spawned for your side.
So yeah, stuff like that is really one of
Yeah.
the surprising
No, it's
things in that
true.
game.
It's true. It's like it's way different. Like when I was playing it, I was like, what?" Like I didn't understand at first what was happening, but after a while, you start picking up, and it's like, okay, I need to do these
Yeah.
objectives over just focusing on a lane, which I think adds a different dynamic for this game compared to like other MOBA games.
Yeah, definitely. Shout outs to Emil in the morning good night for actually pointing that out when we were playing, because
Oh yeah.
he's the one of he's one of the veterans of this game.
Oh yeah.
So he plays a lot of HOTS before, and without him in our team, we would know that how important it is to actually do these map mechanics.
Oh
It's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, discussion wise, do you think HOTS has a place in the esports scene?
In the esports,
Yeah.
I think so.
Do
The
you
only
think
problem with it is that it's not really marketed
towards esports?
correctly, I
Mm.
guess. No. I mean, it's it has a following. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like Blizzard is doing their thing in HOTS, and every BlizzCon you kind of see that, like there's a HOTS tournament, like a HOTS World Championship. It's always happening around BlizzCon.
Is that
Not
really?
so much on other, I don't know, other events, but I
Mm.
guess they're just a small following.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's still a viable game for esports because the
Mm.
mechanics are very interesting, as well as the gameplay itself. But I don't know, for me, that kind of simplicity, like that kind of minimal approach to a MOBA game, cannot top what Dota 2 is doing right now. Like Dota 2 is just like, yeah, you gotta give them credit for being the most complicated like
Yeah.
MOBA game right now in the market and in the esports scene, but that kind of like that kind of, I don't know, complexity really adds up to how fans like watching this game,
That's true.
even though it's really hard to watch if you don't really know how
Yeah,
the
if you
game
don't know
runs.
the
But
game, it's like you have no idea what the fuck's happening.
yeah, but kudos to the commentators, like to the
Oh yeah.
casters
Yeah, yeah.
doing
For
the
sure.
thing, because they try their hardest to actually explain the mechanics mid play
Yeah.
to the game.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I guess we can
Yeah.
take a short break, and after that, we can finish up with our, I don't know, with our week of games and movies, since we've watched movies.
We watched
Yeah.
some movies.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's have a quick break.
All right. We'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. But of course, we're gonna fucking shred some Alps right now.
We're gonna
for a
get
break,
some air for a break. Get some air.
baby.
Get some
Let's go.
air. Oh.
You see,
Break
this is why I
time.
want this to be a sleep stream. Because I miss you guys in
Oh.
yesterday's stream.
I
God
missed
damn it.
out. You wanted to shred
Out,
some?
man. I actually fell asleep after hours.
No. Oh. Oh. That was bad. Oh. Oh, snaps.
I mean,
Just dicking around.
okay.
Alright.
these woods, baby.
I'm just gonna spectate you.
Pwede ba yan? Let's
Yep.
go. Get ready for the shreddest of shreds, man. Kaso wala na ako mapunta.
Keep going. Oh man.
Oh god. Oh.
Your guy just fucking went. Nah.
Alright, I need to check out. Alright, I'm gonna try this route again.
Oh, okay, you reset it. Okay.
Spectating? Watch this, baby.
Oh, you're skipping a little. Oh.
Oh man, I'm not even turning.
Turn.
I know what's happening.
Turn, Seymour.
I'm trying to do some sick moves.
Do it. Oh. Ow.
Oh well. Yeah, party.
Oh shit, we're doing GoPro view. Oh,
Is it the reverse GoPro view?
Now we can do that. Yeah.
No, God, that. Woo!
Hey, that's me.
Oh man. Alright, wait, I'm gonna get some water.
Alright.
Like for reals in the real world. Alright, you go shred your thing, man.
I'm gonna shred somewhere. I'm gonna find a place. Let's find a fun place. That looks fun. No.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
So I guess we can. Where are you?
Find me on the map.
Oh shit! Alright.
Can you get
God,
here?
How do you? Wait, I forgot the controls. Like, how do you go to Mountain View? M? Okay, never mind. I got it. Yeah. Where are you? Oh, alright. Oh, you're doing the proximity flying?
Yeah. Cause that shit's fun.
Oh yeah, let's. Oh, this is your favorite map, art, is it?
Yeah, I love this sport. Let's see, where are you?
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay.
Right there. Oh
Let's do
yeah.
it.
Alright, let's do it.
3, yeah.
2.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go. Taking care of business.
Oh god, I clipped. Oh god. Yep. Okay.
Oh man. Wonder what my replay would look like.
Oh.
Oh no!
What happened?
I clipped. I missed it. Right, let's try it again.
Damn it. Oh shit.
Oh god, Jesus.
Welcome
Alright,
back
I'm
to
ready.
the episode, guys.
Welcome to Old Gentlefriends 40.
Episode number 40. Ow!
Ems, I heard you watch a movie.
Yeah, I watched Imitation Game this weekend on Netflix.
That's good, sweet, dude. What do you think about the movie?
I'm gonna put you on the. I'm doing spectator view. All right. I want to talk about it. Okay. Yeah, you just go shred some air. Okay.
I'm shredding my ass all.
Oh god. Okay, so Imitation Game stars Benedict Cumberbatch and was it Keira Knightley, I believe. And Imitation Game is about the story of Alan Tudyk? Alan.
Yep. Alan Parsons.
Alan something.
No.
God.
Alan Turing.
Thank you. Thank you. So he was a genius mathematician who basically created this thing that won the war for the US. Basically he was hired to, decode, German encrypted messages from this thing called what is it called? The Enigma. Now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there was a group of them who were hired to, decode these messages, and the thing is that, I guess the way that the Enigma works is that you have to. I saw that. Oh Jesus, the ragdolls. Oh God, your guys is twitching.
Hey, happens to the best of us.
You guys electrocuted, that's fine. Anyway, yeah.
But yeah, so the Enigma machine is basically a device that the Germans use to telegraph messages.
Decode.
Exactly. To send messages in a coded fashion that America had no means of decoding. And then every day the combination would change, and I think they said something like there was 156 billion different possible combinations or something.
Combinations.
So literally, pretty much impossible.
They need someone. Yeah, they need a specialist to actually decode this stuff.
Yeah, so they hired
they hired Turing to actually create a machine that can decode this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's also about Alan Turing's life in general.
Yeah.
So
actually, I thought there was
a lot of character drama and character development.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was actually surprised at how. At first, I thought it was just gonna be about solving the Enigma project and whatnot, and then once that was done,
it's all about Alan Turing.
Yeah, but it wasn't until I saw the flashbacks and then a little bit of the scenes flash forwarding that you kind of realize oh man, it was really tough at those times for someone like Alan. For those of you who don't know, Alan was also homosexual, which at the time was socially not acceptable.
Yeah.
People thought it was a disease, and then they were like, yeah, exactly, it was taboo. Literally being admitted that admitting that you were a homosexual basically meant that you were either sick or something else. Yeah, you're basically just a freak, that you're not normal in anything and stuff like that. And it's people tend to just hide it because of the repercussions. So anyway, what else can I say about the movie?
Replay. It also stars Keira Knightley. Is it?
Yeah, Keira Knightley.
Yeah. And Charles Dance had some parts of it, which is cool for him.
Yeah.
But it's Benedict Cumberbatch's performance in this movie is really good.
Oh yeah, especially towards the end, where he starts twitching because he has
a disease, right? He has some like a sickness?
No. It was because they had him start taking medication. Because when they found out that he was, homosexual, he was given an option to either be imprisoned or
medicate
to take like these herbal medications or something. And then he was kind of like, starting to. He basically lost his intelligence because of all the drugs that he had to take, just so he wouldn't be taken away from his machine, which was basically like his major achievement in life was that, which he named Christopher. Christopher is the name of the machine that he used to decode Enigma for the government. Yeah, he grew so attached to it. He felt like that. Well, he didn't flat out say it, but to me, it kind of felt like that was a way for him to sort of like redeem himself and to kind of show the world who he is. And it's like like making a name for yourself. Basically, that was his. Yeah. That was his triumph.
This is his legacy.
Achievement. Yeah, exactly. His legacy.
His legacy, exactly.
Yeah.
So what's your? We're gonna do a movie club. I don't think so.
No.
But yeah, any gripes about the movie?
Gripes about the movie?
Because I really didn't see anything that's kind of that kind of pissed me off when I was watching, because it was good.
No, I hated the cop who was like super snoopy about fucking Alan. It's funny because isn't that guy the
same guy in
the
Sherlock,
mayor
right?
in no he was the mayor in, was it Mayor or something? He was the politician in Black Mirror, the first episode, the guy who fucked the pig.
Oh yeah,
that's it. I was I recognize you.
I thought he's the guy from, like, he's a detective in Sherlock. But he was there, right? That actor who was
maybe.
Like, I think this.
Might
I'm
actually
not sure.
be
I didn't
possible.
fact check though. So
I didn't fact check that one, but I'm pretty sure that he's the guy on Black Mirror, the first episode. Pretty sure.
Cool.
Other than that, gripes. I mean, as much as I really enjoyed the storytelling and how it played out, I feel like I kind of left wanting more. I wanted to know more about, Keira Knightley's character and like whatever happened to that spy and, a little bit more of the things that happen in between versus just like a time jump from, the war is done. Oh yeah, we're burning the shit now because, they told us to. The war is over and we don't need it. And we don't want people to know that we know. But by the way, they also had a spy hanging out in the quote-unquote intelligence center, which to me kind of felt weird because it's like, okay, if the spy who was there knows that they have a machine to decode Enigma, then why wouldn't Enigma suddenly not change? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just one thing that I thought was weird. Oh, I guess they were intercepting messages, like he would send, the spy guy basically was sending like letters and stuff, but they would open like the mailbox, get the envelope and switch it out for something else. But then it's like, to me, it's like the fact that it's not changing, how come, that guy is still there? Or, like I figured something would have happened eventually where the guy was like, they know someone's a spy, and so he would, and they know that Enigma's not changing, so his messages aren't getting to them or something like that. I just felt like that kind of conflict never happened, but I think it should have.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
But I see.
Other than that, everything in the movie, I really enjoyed it. The characters were enjoyable too. Everyone kind of played their part really well. For however much screen time they got, I thought they did pretty well. Again,
Really got it in for me today.
Benedict Cumberbatch nailing the role, especially towards that end scene over there where he's basically like losing his marbles. Yeah, that was great. That's great.
Cool.
Yeah.
I watched another movie that has a very twitchy, peculiar hero,
Okay.
and that is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by J.K. Rowling. So yeah, this is a Harry Potter side story. This is a movie in the world of Harry Potter.
So it's not set before or after?
It's before, actually.
Is
and it is a very it is a very interesting take on a book which is just an encyclopedia about the beasts in that world.
universe, yeah.
So there's really no story in
Okay.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find It. It's basically like a book about monsters.
Okay.
But so J.K. Rowling actually made one for this to be, like she made this screenplay from the ground up,
Killed it.
so that it will
This is
be
not the
set
time to
as
relax.
a prequel to the Harry Potter films. Although it's set in a different, a different place. That it's now set in New York. So
Mhm.
we've been shown how the wizard world
Wizarding.
of the USA, how different it is in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it stars Eddie Raymond,
Who's that?
the guy from the. Hold on, let me just
Fact check.
Google it, fact check. Yeah, baby. So I can't pronounce his name right, but it's God, Eddie Redmayne. I'm sorry, Eddie Redmayne, the guy from that movie. What's that?
All right.
Oh God,
For this
God,
one,
this movie.
Solomon had
It's
partnered you up
this
one of
the
their
theory
own.
of everything.
I
Yeah,
went up there to
he
check
portrayed
the
Stephen
room.
Hawking.
It was
in
loaded
that
with some
movie.
fascinating spots, so
Jeez.
just have fun with it.
Yeah,
Especially when
the
you're coming
theory
down
of
through the
everything.
old ruins of the forest.
Can't put the name.
So anyway,
don't be afraid
he
to show
Okay.
off a
starred.
little.
Yeah, Eddie
The
Redmayne.
Solomon guys love
Anyway,
that.
he
Okay.
starred
Those
as
kinds of videos.
this wizard called
You
Newt
guys are a big
Scamander,
name in action sports,
and
so
yeah, he's
guaranteed
basically
folk
a
from
guy
all over the world
from
are
the
gonna see.
British wizard world who went to America to actually find, like, to actually set something free in one of one of the beasts he has in his luggage.
Right.
He plans to set it free, but what happened was he accidentally set everyone in that luggage free.
Okay.
So every
it's
beast
kind of like
in suitcase
trying to
is
like
running
capture
rampant
everything
in
back.
New York. Yeah, and that's his quest. It's to
Oh,
capture
okay.
everything back to his
I see.
to his suitcase, and he befriends a human, which is pretty cool for him. Which is pretty cool for a movie because in New York it's not called Muggles. It's called Nomage, like no
Homage?
magic.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Nomage. And yeah, it's portrayed by none other than that guy from what's that ping pong the ping pong movie?
Oh,
Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury.
Yeah, man, I was surprised by that dude because like who's that guy again? Dan Fogler. Dan
Oh,
Fogler.
dude, he hasn't done anything for like
Yeah.
a long time.
He doesn't done anything serious. Although he might have done something serious,
Yeah.
but this is the first time that if you've seen Dan Fogler in this movie, you will love him. Like his character is very relatable to the audience because
Yeah.
his character is created as like a bridge to the audience because the audience as humans.
Yeah.
So he is more of like the guy who you can relate to when you
Okay.
see a wizard or something. You know?
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's man, he's a pretty likable character in this movie. And of
Nice.
course, there's also is that Catherine Waterston
What's that?
as
Sounds familiar.
I have no idea. Yeah, she looks and sounds really weird, but yeah, she portrays Tina Goldstein.
Okay.
So she's a witch and a former, I don't know, probably a wizard cop.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that
Wizard
works
cop.
for this. Yeah, it was a cap. Working for MACUSA, which stands for the Magical Congress of the USA.
Okay.
So it's
Sounds like Yakuza.
something like, yeah, I know. So this MACUSA group is sort of a organization of wizards and witches whose sole purpose is to, I know, like, bring the balance to, to magic, not like not letting no mage like get in their work, or getting exposed
Right.
to no mages or something like that. So yeah, pretty interesting story. Like
Okay.
there's something deep.
Now,
as-
do
as
you
know,
think there's going to
like-
be a next one?
there's already a plan for 4 more sequels actually?
Damn.
Yeah. So far it's pretty cool.
Okay.
I like the movie.
So-
like, there are some. It doesn't really cling too much to the Harry Potter.
Yeah, that was actually what I was gonna ask.
Saga
Like, do
lore?
you have to
Yeah.
watch the original Harry Potter stuff in order to enjoy this movie, or is it like, can it stand
No,
alone?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Like this is a standalone movie or a standalone series. To the fact, but
Yeah.
it's like they only mentioned some names, but
Uh-huh.
not too often. Like it's so subtle
Yeah.
that you won't really care if you don't know who this is. Like if you don't know Dumbledore, who is that? I don't know.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like
Alright.
it's still stuck in that kind of world of Harry Potter, but at the same time it stands out.
Yeah,
So-
it's on its own.
So that's cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I really like the characters in here. Like, man, I don't know. I really do enjoy the films. If you guys haven't seen it, do try and see it.
Yeah.
Some of the standout actors there is like the standout characters is like Tina's sister, Queenie Goldstein.
Mhm.
So she's a pretty fun character. Like the 4 main characters, like the 4 main protagonists are very cool. Like very good characters.
Okay.
That's cool. Also the antagonist, which is Colin Farrell as Percival Graves. Also there's also Ezra Miller in the movie as
Is it really?
some guy. Yeah, he's
Alright.
there. The Flash
The
is
Flush.
there. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
Unless-
would you rate it?
yeah, I'm not-
How would you rate the movie?
It's 4 or 3.5 out of 5. Like
All right,
it's
that's pretty good.
it is a start. It is a good start. Like a good start for a series, and I can't wait for the second movie because it's exciting what happened in the ending, and yeah, hopefully they follow through.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
can't believe that like Dan Fogler can do something like that.
Yeah. He has range.
He has range.
Are you
So,
thoroughly impressed?
I am impressed by him in this movie. That's for sure. Like in fucking
Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury, it was just some whack.
Oh wait, you
Like
know
a
what?
whack
Actually,
job.
Dan Fogler was in. Oh, he was on a show that didn't get picked up. I think that's why. That's why you don't know. There was this show that was supposed to be. I don't know if I can probably talk about that. There was a show that
Alright.
was supposed to be on ABC. It's called Man Up.
Man, I
Yeah,
think I've heard this one before.
yeah. It didn't get picked up
Okay.
though. Or
Well,
did it? Or it
wait,
ran
no,
for
I
like
think
one
it did.
season. I think it did.
Well,
Actually, I
yeah.
could be wrong.
30
But it
episodes
only-
of Man Up.
Really? All right.
Yeah,
But he's
from
in
year
that.
2011 to 2012.
Ah, all right. I remember that. No. Or did it get picked up like way
Wait a
later?
minute. Is this the guy? Is this the series of like like man kids like
How do you
playing
mean
video
Mankids?
games?
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I've seen the trailer,
Yeah.
so that's okay.
So it's just like guy, like like your typical like geeky guy and still into video games and stuff. Kind of like meeting up with certain characters who kind of represent the social norm right now, and kind of just makes
Basically
fun
our
of it.
life.
Pretty much life. Yes.
Pretty much our lives.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. Dan Fogler.
Yes. So I guess that's that for our that's that for our movies discussion.
Yeah, man.
So on to our featured topic, which we gotta change the the scenery here.
Yeah.
All right, let's find out let's find a new summit.
All right.
Oh, let me check out the mountain view.
All right. Just pick out a summit. We'll go over there.
Maybe somewhere we can go. Ponte Piercy, whatever it is. Exit point.
All right.
No,
Just go
this
there. Just go there.
All right, let's go. Oh shit! This is I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Like I can just walk.
Wait, what's this?
Where are you?
Oh, dude, you need to go here.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh
hold on.
shit! I'm on an air balloon.
Oh man, you're there. Okay.
Oh
You're there.
fuck! Can you get here?
Okay. Ah, perfect. Oh no! Alright,
God,
no!
God.
Alright, fine. Where are you, man? So this is it's kind of like a quick break. Is this a quick break?
Now I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna switch
Alright,
to
hold on.
oh wait, I can't parachute. Never mind.
I can't walk even, so we're stuck here.
Alright.
Conjoined twins.
Yay! Just shoot your parachute.
Alright.
We can glide around.
So, and
Alright.
discuss a
Yes.
featured topic for today.
Our featured topic for this week.
So, if you guys don't know yet, Black Friday is coming right. Like, it's right round in the corner. And, of course, we got a lot of stuff that we want that are, we want it in discounts or for sale.
Yeah.
So, like Emil, can't
Yes.
concentrate.
Yes. Go on.
So, we will discuss our, kind of small wish list
Yeah.
of the stuff that we want in
get
this
into
Black
the-
Friday.
The Black Friday spirit. Yeah.
Isn't there
So
such a
for
thing as
me,
Black Friday?
nah. Well, not a wish list. It's not really how it works. But for me, I mean, I guess this kind of counts as like a Christmas wish list as well.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So number one on my list personally is PlayStation VR.
Oh,
As you know,
Okay.
It came out like a few months ago, and yeah, I'm actually really jonesing for one.
are they having a discount?
I don't
in
think
Black
so.
Friday?
I don't think so.
Really?
Or odds are, okay. Here's the thing: for Black Friday, you can probably get like some of the components a little bit cheaper. So let's say maybe the sticks. Maybe not.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you can get the TV for cheap, or if your device can't handle the the VR thing yet, then
Mhm.
I'm just talking about like other stuff in general. But for like PlayStation, you can probably get the two sticks. You can get the camera probably. It
Oh,
may go on
the
sale.
boot controllers.
Yeah, so it may not necessarily just be the VR set, but you can get the components for sure.
All right, I think I've landed.
I'm about to land too. Trying to
Where are you?
control it. That's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah. What about you?
But what
What's
about
your
Okay.
The what?
Me. No, I'm just wondering why VR isn't I don't know, included in the components sale or something.
I didn't know.
I think they're gonna do it. I think, my prediction, or I bet that they are gonna go on sale, one way or another. In
Yeah.
some,
I mean, if not now, then it might go on sale for the holidays for sure. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
hopefully.
Yeah, it's one of those days where it's just like they know people are gonna buy, so they're not gonna skip out on it just because it's just recently launched. But yeah, that's just my thought.
For me, Well, I don't know. It's much more realistic though.
Alright. Let's... Mix? Are you still there? No. Oh no, experiencing some technical difficulties. It's happening. Oh no, he's disconnecting. No, dude. Alright, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break while we try to figure this out, but I'll still keep the stream going. Alright, we'll be right back, guys.
Hello. Hello. Ayun. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
And we're back!
Jesus Christ. Nangyari? Well, Steve is being a bitch. I can't.
Yeah, baka it's causing some connectivity issues or something.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, we can just run. Yeah, we can just run this down.
Yeah, we can just run for it. Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess for me, yeah. What?
What? What?
Where did we stop again? Did you hear?
Uh,
Have you heard about my thing about?
No. Actually, you cut
Okay.
off right as you were about to tell us.
Oh, cool. Okay,
tell
so yeah, I guess if you guys haven't heard before, like the day Nintendo launched the Famicom and the NES Classic
Mm-hmm.
console, it sold out days or even one a day after. It's already sold out, and I didn't get a chance to actually buy one.
How much
So I
is
think
it
this one-
retail for?
In the States, it's just $60, man.
That's
60
pretty good.
bucks for the NES Classic, and I think 65 for the Nintendo Famicom Classic because
Yeah.
oh no, it's either 65 or yeah, it's either 65 or 70 for the Famicom Classic because it also has a secondary like an extra controller in the package already.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, yeah. I hope not. I'm not hoping it will be discounted. I'm hoping that it will
It'll
come
just
on
be
stock.
back on sale. Alright.
Yeah, I hope it will be back on stock, and hopefully it has more stock than what they
Hopefully.
didn't launch with.
I mean,
Hopefully.
eventually you'll get that surge of people who just like really just buy it straight up for nostalgic sake.
Yeah, I'm actually planning to buy two
Oh
or
wow.
three. I don't know because one I'm gonna give it to my dad, I guess,
Oh nice.
and the other here in the house.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of thinking if I'm gonna go with the family computer or the NES because the family computer is has a very special place in our gaming history
Right.
as Filipinos because that's the version that we usually like we mostly got
Yep.
when we started
Gaming.
Nintendo consoles.
That's
Yeah.
true.
The NES is mostly in the States. But the thing is, if you're gonna buy the family computer version, it's all in Japanese.
Oh.
So that's the
alright.
thing.
That's
I'm
one thing to
afraid of.
consider then.
Yeah, and although they have different like exclusive games that's
Yeah.
in
Mhm.
each version, like the NES Classic has the Tecmo Bowl and other stuff. The family
Mhm.
computer has the I don't know probably other weird Japanese things there.
Oh, that makes it
But they
better
both
then.
have Mega Man 2. They both
Nice.
have the Mario 1, 2, 3. They both have Excite Bike, which is the best ever. And Contra. I think they have Contra.
Ooh,
Super C.
Contra. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. So yeah, hopefully this thing gets in stock this Black Friday. Also, I guess in my wish list, probably something in Timbuk. Yeah, I'm looking for a messenger bag. So that's me. That's just me.
All right. All right.
The Timbuktu messenger bag. I think it's on sale now. I think.
Okay.
Thanks to
So for
Black
those of
Friday.
you who are looking to do some Christmas shopping,
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean,
There you
Timbuk. For those of you who is actually looking for a good commuter bag, or laptop bag, or an all-around commuter bag, Timbuktu's messenger bags are actually cool. Like they sell originally for $100, like $99,
mm-hmm.
but they're on for as low as I don't know, like $69.
All right.
It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and also I guess for games, of course, I think you mentioned that you want to actually buy Dishonored 2.
Yeah, that's one of the games. The ads just got me. That trailer. I saw the trailer. I think during the Overwatch Open
Oh, okay.
series.
Cool.
I saw the trailer the first time. I was like, "What game is this?" And I thought it was super cool. The chick was super hot. Yeah, it seemed pretty fun. I know I remember seeing just like a few quick glances of like Dishonored gameplay before, and I just thought that, I feel like I was too quick to dismiss it, and then I saw kind of like what they were doing with Dishonored 2, and I thought, oh, that seems pretty fun. I kind of want to play that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of like how it happened. So, as you guys know, this Dishonored 2 came out. Was it a few days ago or fairly recently?
Yeah, just fairly recently.
Yeah.
So
Hype train. I know everyone's playing it right now, or at least I've seen someone post it on their feed that everyone's playing Dishonored or something.
yeah, because the first one is actually good. So I've mentioned it also to Emil a while ago. If you plan to buy the second Dishonored, you go with the first one for
Man. All right.
It's pretty cool. Like they're cheap now in the Steam store. Like,
Oh yeah,
$10.
they really got it. You can get the base game for $10. You can get the full enchilada for $20.
The enchilada.
Enchilada. You can get the full
meat and potatoes.
DLC full game for Dishonored 1. $20. It's a pretty good deal.
It's actually good.
That's pretty good.
$20.
It's not even Black Friday yet.
It's not even Black Friday.
It ain't even Black Friday yet.
The basic.
That's just the basic price that it is right now. And I think about it this way, fucking can't wait till Cyber Monday. That thing's probably gonna be like $1.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
Or $2 for the deluxe one.
Goddamn.
Um,
Like, what day is it? Is it next week? Is it next week?
Yeah, Cyber Monday would be
28th.
Monday next week. Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Cyber Monday. So.
What about you? Do you have any games that's like you're jonesing for?
Yeah. Probably I'll just buy Titanfall 2.
Oh God.
Yeah, because this thing is already 50% off.
Oh God.
No, I mean that's what you get when you.
know what? Let's
fucking
talk about
launch.
that. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Let's talk about
I'm all ears.
Titanfall.
You got something to say?
Didn't I? I know you like Titanfall. I just thought that they're kind of like,
Okay.
I feel like
Alright.
they could have done things better. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Wait, for 2 or for 1? Because the 1 is fucking
Both.
dicks out, man.
Both.
Oh, both? Really? Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it's changed now in terms of like community wise and whatnot, but 1 was just like, eh.
Oh, wow.
I mean, here's the thing. I like out of the whole thing, the only thing I really enjoyed playing towards the end was the co-op thing where you're trying to survive waves of like,
Yeah, I
enemies.
guess so.
I thought that was super
But
fun.
yeah, that's co-op though. I think, yeah, surprisingly co-op. I don't like it.
What?
I like, yeah, I
You
like the
like
multiplayer
the
more.
multiplayer version? All right. I mean, to each is
Yeah,
their own, so that's totally fine.
because I know, like, the thing I hate about the multiplayer, like, yeah, it's waves and waves of mindless AI, which is just, I know, it just sucks in your brain.
But they're so good.
Yeah, but compared it to actual players, which
That's true.
is very fun. Like
That's true.
like the main mode of attrition is already as fun as you can get on like a co-op session.
All right.
For
I can
me,
see
though.
that. I can see
Uh,
that.
so
So Titanfall. What is the dilemma about it? I heard there was like they dropped
Alright.
prices for it because they launched it the same day they launched a different title or something like
not
that.
the same day. Like they launched Titanfall 2 like 2 or 3 days after fucking Battlefield 1. And if I was EA, I would fucking delay my game a bit.
Yep.
If you're planning to have, your Battlefield 1 game launch very successful and amass a lot of sales.
Right.
So they basically, I don't know what, but I don't know why they did that, man. Like, that's stupid. Like, from what I've read,
Yeah.
I think Respawn Entertainment also didn't know anything about publishing or launch dates.
See that I believe.
It's like
that I believe.
they announced, like, I mean, they told in one article that, yeah, basically we have communication with EA, and what they do is that once their game is gold, they just gave them a heads up. Like, they gave EA the heads up, but they don't know when the launch date is. It's up to the publisher. It's the publisher's job to actually do that.
Okay.
And seeing that what EA did was publish Titanfall 2 after Battlefield 1 and before Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a blow to the game. I mean,
Yeah.
the game is really promising. Like, we know that there's some kind of quirky stuff in the beta,
Yeah.
and that's understandable, but I think on the second week they actually improved it a bit. And it's a shame that we didn't get to actually play it again because we're busy with other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, god damn it. But yeah, thanks to EA's stupidity, Titanfall is 50% off now.
Yay.
They're forced to
More
shut off.
affordable. Yep.
Yeah,
Do you
more
think it'll go
affordable.
lower?
I think it would go lower. I think it will go free to play. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But yeah, I think hopefully this discount
Yeah.
will be until Christmas at least.
Do you think it'll save the
Guys.
franchise?
No, I don't think so. These types of blow ups won't. I know they don't recover that big enough
Yeah,
to
yeah.
actually
They really
gain
don't.
positive momentum. I don't know, man. Like Titanfall 1,
Yeah.
EA also managed to fuck them up. Like, they managed to fuck Respawn Entertainment up by, announcing that DLCs are cool, buy them, but they just kind of divided the community.
Yeah.
Like, one side has the core game, don't want the maps, but, the other side has the DLC. They're the ones who can only play the, DLC exclusive maps.
Yeah.
So, the player base, the player count gets a rough divide out of that stupid decision DLCs. And, kudos to Respawn Entertainment for actually saying that, this game is going to be DLC free, everything's free, every update is free, but now we got this blow up of, launching the game after, like, literally days after Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
It's actually good. It's actually a
Oh,
good
God.
game. So,
So bad.
yeah, I'll still buy it.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, maybe on a. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it
I
too.
heard it. I heard it has a good single player campaign. So, yeah.
Is it like
And,
super good?
Yeah, it's super good. It is. I'm not even joking.
You're probably
But
joking.
yeah. Yeah, I think that's one. Also, I guess I can add like I don't know Civilization 6, but that one's fairly new though, so I don't think this gonna have I don't know a Black Friday discount.
Mm.
But who knows? You know.
Who knows? I mean, I actually looked at that for a little bit too.
Mm-hmm. What Civ 6 or the Black
Yeah,
Friday discount?
no, Civ
games?
6. Like what? If what do you call it? Like if I'm actually a little bit clueless in terms of like what Civ 6 is, which is weird.
Well, it's basically it's like a board game, basically. So you will be like a world leader in charge of a civilization, and your goal of the game is to to win the game by either conquering every civilization or win by other means necessary, like win by religion or win by scientific advancement, like the space race. Who's the first one gonna go on the moon or something?
Oh, okay. Do you play with like different players, or how does it work?
It's mostly a single player experience, but I heard that the multiplayer portion of this version's Civilization is also good.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, the thing is with multiplayer Civilization, it's gonna take a long while because it's a turn-based game, and turn-based. Like imagine like for every turn you get to check out your civilization, check out upgrades, do some upgrades, kind of manage your army or your stuff.
Yeah.
So the time it takes for just one turn. So think about it. If a lot of players in one multiplayer game will do that, so this game has a potential to last for weeks. One game of Civilization can go on for weeks. Yes. So
I mean, some people would actually like really like
someone
that.
who's chilling like this is like a palate cleansing game, I guess.
I know Nate would like that.
Yeah, Nate would be.
Oh yeah, that's
know,
totally his
very
thing.
serious about
That's
that.
totally his thing. All right.
So yeah, what about you guys?
What is your wish
what
list?
are one of the yeah?
Bleh.
What are one of the products you are Friday? Can't discount it. So yeah, and probably your comments in the Facebook page. And I.
Oh, you're a little choppy.
But,
Oh no. Okay, you're back.
Oh man,
You're back.
Alright, back. Anyway, I'm just trying to the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh god. You're going robot again.
Really? Oh god. You can just do the closing M's.
Okay.
I'm not a reliable guy anymore. Fuck my net.
Getting messed up. Okay, yeah, for wait, how do we normally do our closing? I mean, follow us on on YouTube. God, I don't know how to do this. It's I mean,
YouTube.com.
YouTube.com/nibsandcubes and follow us
I'm
on
writing in the
Twitch.
sheet.
Alright, it's coming up. Yeah, it's youtube.com/nibsandcubes and twitch.tv/nibsandcubes. There it is. It's showing up on my screen. That's super cool. It's like live broadcasting.
A live teleprompter.
We also have Podomatic. Was it more episodes? Go to for more episodes, go to ogfradio.podomatic.com and it says fucking go fuck yourself, San Diego. Jesus.
Alright.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching and letting us like rant and bitch and moan and share our experiences with you guys.
Yeah. Share the
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, see you guys. Oh.
Yeah, that's basically
I can't quit the stream.